The politically motivated Cipher case against former Prime Minister Imran Khan, being conducted in secrecy inside the Adiala jail, is being expedited in a bid to sentence the leader of Pakistan's largest and only federal political party to death prior to the elections. Imran Khan, who has been illegally incarcerated now for 177 days, already indicated such an outcome while speaking to the media on Saturday. Today, inside the makeshift court at the Adiala jail, Imran Khan's lawyers were not allowed to cross-examine state witnesses yet again. This is similar to the Tosha Khana case, in which Imran Khan was sentenced without allowing his lawyers to present his own witnesses. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Imran Khan's party, condemned the sham Cipher trial. In a press release issued by the party, it stated, and quote, "The unconstitutional manner in which the Cipher case is being conducted must immediately be halted. Imran Khan and Shah Mahmood Qureshi must immediately be released," unquote. With 10 days remaining in the election, the candidates of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf from various constituencies are being arrested. Borewala PP 231 barrister Khalid Nisar Dogar has been abducted and disappeared by the police. Despite video evidence of Nisar Dogar inside a police station, police have refused to accept that he's in their custody. Another PTI candidate, Iqbal Saqib from constituency PP 288, was detained by the police. Yesterday, during a nationwide campaign rally held by PTI, dozens of Pakistan voters were arrested. Additionally, the police are stopping constituency campaigning. Umair Khan Niazi, the Deputy Secretary General of PTI, was stopped from campaigning in Miawali. Despite the intense crackdown, Imran Khan's PTI continues to be resilient and are leading all polls to sweep the elections. Gilgit Baltistan is plunged into a state of paralysis as ongoing protests against the surge in wheat prices reaches its 32nd day. Thousands of protesters staged their daily sit-in at Yadgar-e-Shuhada Skardu for 24th consecutive day on Sunday. According to reports in Pakistani media, there has been a protest in Gilgit Baltistan for the past 1 month against the gradual elimination of the discount given in the price of wheat in exchange for the free use of the river and other natural resources by the federal and provincial governments. The strike call was given by the Awami Action Committee, an alliance of various political and religious parties in the region. Under Plan B of the protest, thousands of residents started marching to Gilgit city from Nagar on foot through Karakoram Highway on Sunday. Addressing the protesters, a speaker said that the protest will be called off after achieving their 15-point demands. The demands include the restoration of the subsidized wheat price at the 2022 level, the suspension of the Finance Act 2022, the withdrawal of various taxes, ensuring Gilgit Baltistan's share in the NFC award, and the provision of land ownership rights to locals. The trial of civilians in military courts will continue as the 6-member larger bench of the Supreme Court hearing the case pertaining to trials of civilians in military courts dissolved on Monday. Justice Sardar Tariq Masood, presiding over the bench hearing intra-court appeals against the decision declaring military courts unconstitutional, recused himself. As the hearing commenced today, Justice Masood said he would hear the objections against the bench first. Former Chief Justice of Pakistan, Jawad S. Khwaja's counsel objected to the bench and said the matter should be sent to the Judges Committee for the reconstitution of the bench. When counsel Hamid Khan of the Lahore Bar tried to present the arguments, Justice Masood remarked that arguments should not be presented in the case if the case should not be heard by the current bench. The court then referred the matter to the Practice and Procedure Committee for the reconstitution of the bench and stated that the order to continue the trial of civilians in military courts remains in effect. 102 civilians, including juveniles, mostly supporters of Imran Khan's PTI, who were protesting peacefully against Imran Khan's abduction from the High Court, are under trial unconstitutionally in military jails. Palestinians fleeing the southern Gazan city of Khan Yunis through a supposedly safe corridor are being detained, humiliated, and sometimes taken away to unknown locations by the Israeli military, according to the Middle East Eye. Early on Saturday morning, the Israeli army ordered civilians remaining in Khan Yunis to travel further south to the border town of Rafah and Al-Mawasi, an area close by. The military said Palestinians could travel through what it called a safe corridor, but scores of civilians have since been detained there. According to the Euromed Human Rights Monitor in Gaza, Israel is using its safe corridor as a trap to murder and detain Palestinians fleeing Israeli violence. Other civilians who had fled south through the corridor told Middle East Eye that they had witnessed children and disabled people being detained, as well as deliberate acts of humiliation. 26,422 Palestinians have been killed in Israeli strikes on Gaza since October 7th.